special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
Yeah. We get to kick off.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Yeah, that was a tough play.
After a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run.
Good on him for staying patient.
Do that right here.
They're going to run it. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Tackle.
That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey,
Not Hall. Are you kidding?
Good
grief.
I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gotta be
Second down
kidding.
after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
One way to create a rhythm and really
We are not
start to show your
tackling.
identity as an
That
offense
is not a good
to
sign.
control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They bring him down after a game.
There it is again.
They'll spot it inches short of a
Not
first
tackling.
down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can get back
It
there.
looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback dropping back. Dumps a short throw down
Yeah.
the running back. And the defense
Thought we might have gotten
much
there.
of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quick pass, the catch is made. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a
We'll
wide
take that.
receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run to. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Good stand.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Nope.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball.
Good run. Just, boy, did we have some room.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Oh, he fought through.
First down at the 37.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Good throw and catch.
He goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run on that
Getting
play.
straight through the gap.
That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play.
Crap.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Gummit.
They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker...
Edge rusher off the backside.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. It's an out catch made. And it runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
And he's in for the score.
Okay. Good opening drive.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that...
That did kind of freak me out for a moment because his edge was just chilling right in front of me.
That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here?
I had to find the gap. I thought I had it covered
for the back to squeeze through there
somewhat.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. The defense able to bring him down to
There's just too much room.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
No.
Conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Receiver in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Finally. At least get it to second long.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against
that broke out of that.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Tigers.
I found the gap.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3.
Barely touched him.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Don't even think about returning that one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Oh, I'll take one. I didn't think I'd get anything.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the left side.
Yeah, there.
All over. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. This one's going to fall incomplete.
I don't know why that was inaccurate.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return.
We're in the 2nd quarter. 10-7 him, and he just forced me to pant. Yeah, not good. I had a man open. Just, it was a bad throw for some reason. I had no idea. I was getting a new phone this afternoon. Yeah, I saw this. I tuned in at the very end.
Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. You gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to
maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, there's a chance.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of
I really got to hold him to a field goal here.
I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
No, that's not going to happen. Nope. Okay, I'm in the tackle.
They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The timeout is called. Stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 2nd and goal for the offense. We'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On the ground, trying to
cut it in. Damn it.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
Right.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
First down. They're going to throw the football.
Gosh, it's there. Gotta figure out how to hit that.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can
oh my gosh, nobody blocked
this
him.
defense and pick up a nice game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
Roberts.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, I'm not. I will after this. I'm in the 3rd quarter with Cody, and he is up 17-10. Nope, you're good.
First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up. Handoff on a single back formation.
6?
That stuff for no gain.
My gosh.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of
Really didn't want to throw that,
here.
but I thought, you know what? It's my best shot.
The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here.
Problem is, I'm having trouble running the ball, and I don't like that.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Poe. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bought some time, now lets it go.
Good grief.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than
Dude,
what
I
this
thought he
offense
would
is doing.
keep that
3 runs,
route
3
like
passes,
going.
And all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
try to run it in on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working
yeah.
run. Great
this is
able to get up to that second level,
a little bit better now.
To allow the back into the end zone.
It was 17-7. And Robbie, I made a decision that probably would have made your stomach turn. Getting close in the first half, obviously down 10. I have it 4th and inches at the 20-yard line, no timeouts. You know, clock's going under 20, and I kicked the field goal. It's tied at 17. No, I had none. I had used them all on the previous defensive possession because Cody started chewing clock when he got inside the 10-yard line, so I had to use them if I wanted a chance to get the ball back.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target.
Oh, he had either one.
At the 44, that's a solid game, getting close to the midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the run.
Sounds good.
Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the
You
offense.
can do whatever you want. Just keep that camera off.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. He finds the running back.
Way to shed a block. Thank you.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
I don't think I'd pick that up either. Yep, he's now FaceTiming me. That will be an unanswered call.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He loses the football. The defense has got it. And he brings it after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Yeah, I shall.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Man, this guy...
Cutback lane was there.
One crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Knowles. And that will give them the lead now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield.
That is correct.
Third or fourth later today.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Man, it's so much different than it was just a few minutes ago. Still got to lock up. Yeah, dude, he's kind of carving me up.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Get off the block.
Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Guess we're going to the fourth.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Oh, I cannot believe that.
The drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now.
Nobody's around.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And that's the fullback making a catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The big fullback's got it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Okay.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out.
Oh.
It is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not
Nah, not Orlando. Are you kidding me? Why is he hurt?
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
It's 1st down. Thank you.
And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Ball handed to the running back. Nowhere to run. But corralling for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something.
Jeez.
They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
Well, that was stressful. Can't believe we snuck away with that one. Good defense. Whew. I'm sweating. Dub.